Hi everyone, welcome back to Napoleon Total War. Here we are, late February 1808. Things have been going rather well. We had a minor French incursion over here which we dealt with, and we've now pushed them out of our realm. That army then marched down to Toulouse, in Pays d'Oc, and joined up with some of the forces there. We left some to garrison Toulouse, and we marched on to Marseille, capturing Marseille. And we've currently got some of the buildings under repair and building. The army under the leadership of George Olcott is looking good, and they're rebuilding, so they look fairly well situated there. We've got a French army which is now in retreat back to Nice, and maybe up to Torino. We may give pursuit. I'm not quite sure yet what we'll do. And we also had our armies. We had one march from the north, if you recall, and one march from Gibraltar in the south. We captured Madrid a couple of times ago, and we've also captured Barcelona recently. And we also have this horse unit who make it back to Barcelona soon. Okay, got a little garrison just holding the port as well. This army under the command of George de Drieberg, who is a reasonably new general to us, but he's had quite a few good battles and victories under his name already. There is a French force, which we thought was originally going to go for Barcelona, but continued south, and seems to be heading towards Madrid, or potentially doing a long loop down to Gibraltar. We do have a large army here in Madrid under the command of Matthew Darby Griffith, and that can hopefully repel whatever they are planning to do. We also have a force down here in Gibraltar, but it's not really anything of note, but it should be good enough to hold for a few turns should we need to move an army down quickly. So Spain is basically black and blue and beaten to a pulp. They have their remaining forces here on Palma in the Balearic Isles. Bad news for them, the Balearic Isles make up one of our objectives, so we will need to capture this, but that's going to be one hell of a battle. Look at that. We've got their port under blockade at the moment, so it's going to really start costing them big time. So what we can probably do is let them stew there with no trading. Let's just have a look. Is Spain blocked off from trading? Where's Spain? Can't really tell. I was hoping we might be able to see if there's... Yeah, we can't really tell. Let's have a look at Spain. Have they got any other territories? No, they're just here. Yeah, so France are on the back foot as well. And just to remind you what we needed to do, we needed to capture 20 regions, including the regions zone, to complete by the end of late December 1812. So we've got 4 years yet. We need to capture the Balearic Isles, Hanover, Denmark. They're the only 3 regions left for us to capture. So, did we just sign a... No, it's Hessen and Kassel we just joined the war against, wasn't it? Not Hanover. Prussia own that, who are currently on good terms with us. Denmark, we need to capture. I don't know how... What does Denmark feel about us? Oh, we're friendly and we're trading. Oh, isn't that blooming typical? Oh, dear. Denmark are friendly with everyone. Look at that. They've got really good relations. Brilliant. So that's going to really start another European-wide war, isn't it? Oh, joy. And then we've got Prussia. Are they a major nation? Yes, they are. So we need to take Hanover from Prussia. Again, very friendly. We're trading with them. We've got an alliance with them. So we'll probably concentrate on the Spanish misery at the moment, because I don't want to... Oh, I don't want to stir that hornet's nest up of attacking Denmark or Hanover. I think Denmark's probably going to be the one we attack first, because they look probably not the least prepared. And then we've got to get Hanover, and that is mission accomplished. I'm sure it's not going to be that easy, but we'll press on as best as we can. And at the end of February 1808, Spain has a proposal for us. They want peace. A peace treaty after all this time? Are you constantly trying to get Gibraltar? Well, look at that. Their wealth is destitute. Their power is feeble. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Carlos. It's a no from me. Cheers! Arise for some reason. In early March 1808, intellectual advance, public schooling. Public schools allow the people to make full use of their wits by making education widely available. The aristocracy have little need for it, but it adds to luster to their titles. The poor have little use for it because it rarely puts bread in their bellies. Education must be brought, and schools are generally run as privately owned businesses. Public schooling introduces the idea of the state paying for the education of its people, sometimes regardless of their backgrounds. A radical notion in many ways, public schooling provides a bonus to research and increases the spawn rate of agents. Nice. Trade unions next. Oh joy. Agent recruited. Charles Hamilton Smith, a spy in France. Where is he? He's in Paris. Okay, lovely. Welcome to the team. The Hessen. The nation has been destroyed. I'm glad we joined that war. That was we fought hard there. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Lyon has been raided by whom it would seem? Oh, the bloody Swiss. Where are they coming from? What on earth is their problem? Well, who knows. Also good news, in Scotland, an opera house has been built. Yep. Cheer everyone up. Enemy raid, we know about that. General available, John Stratford Saunders. Having pledged his support for the nation, this general may now be enlisted. Okay, and the final one. Tax collector. Ancillary gained. Abner Chatsworth, Minister. +1 to management of Treasury Administration. -1 to happiness of the lower classes. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. Right, so the bloody Swiss are coming in. Damaging our property. I feel a personal battle getting on with these Swiss. They've been nothing but a little pain every so often. Let's get our spy down there. The other thing we need to know is where did that French army go? Yeah, he's marching down to Gibraltar, look. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. Right. Summon the army. Let's leave a unit back.
Ready and waiting for orders.
Why didn't you just use the road? Why did they who's the navigator? Took them down the wrong road. Yep, I thought he would retreat. But don't worry, we'll hopefully head in the right direction and be able to deal them a second blow. Oh, so here we are. This is an interesting little army. They must be struggling. So Matthew Darby Griffith with his 1395, including 4 units of artillery, 5 units of light dragoons and foot, against the general and units of foot. Okay. Okay, here we are to the battle. We've got 3 units of cavalry that side, 2 units of cavalry this side. Got a grand battery of 3 units of artillery in the middle, another one just off to the side, and we will await for these guys to launch hell towards the enemy. Let the artillery do a lot of the damage. Look at that. I love that. All reloading in unison. Ramming it down. Oh, somebody's ahead of the game over there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, they're getting a little bit closer now. They've been thoroughly pummeled. I don't see the general. Is he? I haven't had notification that he's died, so he must have run away. We did hit a couple of the horse units, unless he's hiding in the trees, of course. Right. Artillery. Switch to carcass shots. Is that one's carcass shot going to get there? No, you continue with round shot then. They're marching into an absolute killing field. Here they go. You're in range now, boys. Brace yourselves. Got a couple of units running. Surprised with the damaging artillery barrage. Right, they're running. I think one of our cannons just went straight through one of our own ranks over there, which is a bit annoying. Right, cannon. Ceasefire. I'm going to get these guys to charge over here and get them to pick them off. Right, you. Just charge them. You only got one shot before you get there. What's that other unit? They're fighting. Right, you two continue on and charge them. Oh, meantime, these guys have reformed, but they're not going to hold against the charge. Oh, they formed square. That's a square. Okay. I wasn't sure that was a square. It didn't look like a square. That's I thought that was just a little huddle. Apparently that's a square. Yep, it's a small square. It didn't look like oh, there you go. I'm gonna finish off these guys. Now. Yeah, finish those off. Nice. Right, I'll get you. Let's get you. Continue. You. Finish them off. You. Finish them off. We'll get you to attack them. Who else have we got running? It's a clear victory. Matthew Darby Griffith lost 107 men, but he killed 672. 66 remain, which I fear will not defeat that army. No, that army is still present. I think the general is still there as well.
Onwards!
Can we get him one last time? I think he's probably just beyond our reach. No, we can just get him. Oh, the general's departed this world, it would seem. Let's not.
We are triumphant.
Wow, we lost 54 and they lost 54. That was costly. Sometimes these auto-resolves are a bit harsh. They die hard, put it that way. Right. Good. That you can start marching back to Madrid. But that French army is no more. And Matthew Darby Griffith gets +1 to command when attacking on land, which is great. So there we go. That French threat is no more. Down here in Barcelona, we've got the troops retraining and bring up the numbers again. We've got a merchant ship being built there. And we also could go to a commercial port. From a trading port. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get the improvements in the port. Got a spy down here,
Yes,
Percy
my lord.
Blakeney. Let's move him on. We'll send him down the road to Torino, shall we? Let's see what's happening down there. Create a dry dock here, but I won't at the moment. We've got yes. These guys have repaired, have they? Good. Let's get the Cornwallis's navy
Seeing.
back out and doing the good stuff. Let's go and have a check on Corsica actually.
Orders received.
See if we can put some heat on them.
Awaiting further orders.
Can you go around and blockade the port? It's quite a sizable army in Corsica. Now Corsica isn't one we need to capture, but it probably would annoy the French, which is always worth considering then, isn't it? We got the army there. Down here we got Nelson, who is in for repair in Gibraltar. They're all looking good now, so Nelson's fleet can come out and he can start patrolling
On our way.
down here as well. You got any ships? No, everyone is sorted. We didn't have any ships that didn't quite make the trade lanes. No, they're all there. They're all trading. Good stuff. How much? There's the Ottoman Empire trading on this trade lane. So let's trade route via raid value. 662. Well, we'll do that then.
Prepare to engage.
The Ottoman Empire, we haven't really seen head nor hide of them, but we'll annoy them nonetheless. We'll poke that bear for sure. They're all looking good. Do we want to have a drill school here in Gibraltar? Possibly not at the moment. We probably want to have a look over here. Marseille, how's Marseille doing? Should we get a barracks built? Yes, I think we should. An airport we're going to leave for a second. Over here in Nice, we can put a put a merchant house in. We'll get this. Should we get that market repaired straight away, or
Your Majesty.
we need to try and get an army down to attack this Swedish army without leaving us too short. What do we got? Not a lot. Oh, we've got quite a few. Let's send 2 of these units over here.
By the left.
And I'm going to bring this King's German group out. Bring them up to Paris. Because they're better than your average
More orders.
troop. I.e., you know, militia troop, that is. And then, we'll pick an army. Let's send a couple of horse from here. A couple of guns. Don't want to weaken it too much. Let's march them down to there. And I'll send some light infantry and some troops down here as well.
Anything more? March.
And we'll try and challenge the Swiss with that army. That should be reasonably strong. We've got a couple of guns, a couple of horses, and some foot. Yeah, that should be enough, shouldn't it? Let's march them down to this crossroads then.
Forwards for crown and country.
And hopefully stop whichever direction this Swiss army wants to go in.
Ready and waiting for orders.
We'll hold off repairs of that for the moment, just because I don't want them to re-raid it. This is we spent the money to rebuild. We did have the public schooling completion, didn't we? And they were then going to go into trade unions, were they not? Trade unions, yeah, 10 turns. Plus 2 happiness for lower classes. -5 wealth generation for miners. -5, yeah, bloody trade unions. Boo. So what should we go for? Mass production? Let's get some mass production going. And then we need to increase our buildings so we can unlock some of these. So we need a steam powered factory, but we've got the steam engine under research now. Then we'll be able to unlock that. Drill school. We'll be able to then do conscripted infantry, field ambulances, grand battery, carcass shot. Down here we've got the rifles, which should also be quite good. So, okay, All looking well for the moment. Dublin, poor Dublin. We've ignored Dublin for far too long. Let's try and spend some money in Dublin. There we go. We'll get the magistrate in. Oh god, we haven't got enough money, but we'll build a road next time, and we'll try and bring Ireland into the modern age of the 1800s. Yes. Okay. All looking good. All looking good. All looking good. All looking good for now. And in late March 1808, agent recruited Richard Trevisick, gentleman in France. Good, so he can go straight into.
How can I be of service?
Into there. Happy days. Orleans will be really pumping the good stuff now with 4 gentlemen there. Which is good. Happy days. And we got another raid. That's this Swiss army is being annoying. Now, I think they're playing with the French here. Look, there's a French army coming out of the woods. And I reckon this Swiss army is working in conjunction with them and trying to cause annoyance and drag some of our forces away from Rheims and Paris. It's my suspicion anyway. Right, let's march up here. The Swiss certainly march quite a distance. No.
We shall triumph.
Okay, we can't march as far as them. Because they were down here and they marched all the way here, and we were on the crossroads and we marched there. So that means they don't have guns. Which is interesting. Otherwise they got very fast moving guns. Meantime, let's bring our spy. Can we get our spy down here? Oh no, hasn't got a very good chance. Let's just come down on the bridge for the moment. Let's get those repaired. Probably get raided again, but we'll get them repaired for the moment. First of all, I did promise my Irish friends that we would get a road, even though it's a dirt road. We'll get a road built. Ireland must modernise. Otherwise we'll forever be losing them. Right, I think we had the opportunity to build a drill school down here, did we not? A drill school. If we could build that, it should unlock some of the other things, which would be good. We got 5 grand. What can we do over here in Navarra? Oh, drill school. We could have built one here as well. We could still build one here, I suppose. And that obviously unlocks all that. Let's build. Yeah, let's build one there. Can I cancel the one down here? Yeah, there we go. We'll cancel that. We'll get the one. It'll be easier to ship troops around from there. In Madrid, we could also build a drill school. A great arsenal, which will get us 9-pounders. I think I'll hold off for the moment. I will march him back to Madrid. So that is secure from anyone trying to take advantage. Barcelona. It's all looking good. Nice roads. We could get a court of justice. +3 to repression in the region. Let's do that. We know that they want their independence, don't they? So yeah, I wouldn't be such a bad idea. We'll move our spy over here into French territory. There's a sizable general in Torino. Could it be Boney?
Going undercover.
I'm going to say no, because this isn't Bonaparte, and yet he's got more stars. Although we have beaten Napoleon Bonaparte, what, twice? 3 times? So, you know, he's not all that. They could probably use another unit of foot there, just to get them up to speed. And fully up. And arms over here in Paris. Let's get another unit of cavalry created. Another unit of troops, just to get some more troops on the ground, just in case France are making another push. And of course, Prussia's right on our border, and of course we need to capture one of the Prussian territories, Hanover, which will be interesting for sure. Who's this? Mecklenburg. Oh, okay. And they are attacking. Oh no, they're just defending their town. Probably against these Swedish rotters who are coming in, are they? Who knows? Who knows? Right, okay, well, things are kind of stabilising a little. Apart from this little rogue Swiss army, things are stabilising in Europe, it would seem. And in early April 1808, enemy raid Orleans. Yeah, this bloody Swiss army is doing my head in. The trade ship is ready for release though, which is good. Let's get that out onto the trade lines. What have we got here? Spices. Let's go and send it down to join up with the spices down there. Nice. Bink. Brilliant. So they're doing some trade. Happy days there. And Horatio Nelson, Admiral, +2 to movement range on the ships on the campaign, and +10 to line of sight. I'll wager, sir, that you have never seen tunny leaping out of the sea at midnight. I don't know what tunny is. Is that like tuna, wasn't it? I don't know. Who knows? But Nelson knows, and he, if you know, you know, apparently. So that's good. Also, that French army has followed the Swiss army over here. So, see, our movement speed, we're never going to catch that Swiss army up. So we might as well turn around and engage this French army. Then we need to lose the guns, get lots of cavalry, and chase that Swiss army around. Okay. Bon Adrien Jeannot de Moncy. Good Adrian. I like that. Oh, good Adrian. He's got militia. He's got nothing, really. Okay, well, we haven't got that much of a force looking at it, but we should have enough. Okay, as you can see, we've got a horrible little bit of a battlefield. We've got a wooded area, which is no good for anyone. Let's grab a couple of units out there, and we'll stack them here. And we'll then line them up over here. We've got the guns on a little bit of a hill, looking over here. But yeah, it's mostly woodland. We've got a very narrow strip of land to put our deployment on. So it's not great. And there's the French over there. Right, you two. You two deploy over there. Like that. And we'll get this dragoons on that flank there. Nice. Right, the guns can fire. Now we have this light skirmishing unit. So let's march them to the front of the wood. Another unit here. We'll use the light infantry to basically skirmish and annoy them. And we'll bring this unit up there. They're attacking the flank of this unit, which is good. The light infantry tend to have slightly longer range, so they're going to attack this unit. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I've got my cavalry moving up on the flanks to try and squish them in the middle, so the artillery has got a nice big mass of bodies to fire at. Yep, they are preparing to move now. Don't want them to go up too much, right? Let them have another volley. Now they're getting ready to attack, so we'll move these back at pace. Did a good job there. They whittled that number down from 120 to 84, which is good. They are getting shot in the back slightly. And we're kind of at an odd angle. We need almost to angle these guys that way. But we'll bring them over here. They can fight in the woods. Alright, guns. Switch to canister shots. You try and shoot them in the back. Right, we're going to risk it for a biscuit. We're going to bring them over here. Get them firing across. Try and hit them in the flanks. This French unit is taking a pounding, but they're still standing there. And that one's running. Good. These guys are attacking from the flank. That's good. Cannon. Right, you concentrate on them. You concentrate on these. Got their generals still, of course. Right, give them a volley in the back. Right, artillery, hold fire. We'll bring the cavalry in now. That one's already mopping them up. Is that the general? See if you can get the general. Continue. I think there's the general running.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
No, he's not. He's fine. He's attacking their general. Get him! Let's get Good Adrian's dead. Good. There he is. He's dead. Right. Now let's concentrate on finishing off. Where's their troops running? They appear to be running through the woods. Oh, they're running out of the woods now. They've just realised there's some light infantry in there. And these guys, they can't even retreat. They're getting shot.
And honor!
Strength and honour. Barnaby Payne, the captain of this little group, was able to defeat Good Adrian, or Adrian. We lost 127 good men, but they managed to destroy the entire German. Sorry, where did that come from? The entire French army, and getting them off our land. Good. We will now march north and pursue the Swiss pains in the backsides, and see if we can get rid of that menace as well. Right, let's get our college repaired. Won't bother repairing that just yet because of the armies right next to them. Over here, what have we got? A couple of units. So they could probably go for a raid on one of the towns, but we'll they'll be brave to try and do that. I think they'd struggle perhaps. What I might do, just move a couple of units of the horse over to Bordeaux, just in case. Down here in Barcelona, though, all is looking good. Yeah, everything's looking happy and delightful down here. Yeah. How's Portugal getting? Does Portugal... We're friendly. I suppose they won't be in alliance with us while they're in alliance with Spain. Yeah. Why aren't the old Batavian Republic not particularly friendly with us? War. We're at war with them, which is minus 200. Okay, that will. But we haven't actually had a conflict with them for as long as I remember. Plus 62 for historical friendship, though. Same government type, plus 30. Same religion, plus 10. Territorial expansion is minus 4. Well, we've been doing well. People do get envious. National leaders command respect, plus 1. Total is minus 101. Let's see. Look. We're neighbours. Let's who are their allies? Spain, France. Oh, great. Let's open negotiations. So let's offer peace with basically the Dutch. Hey, we're all friends here. A peace treaty has been signed between the nation and your own. It remains to be seen whether its truce will result in lasting peace or descend back into conflict. But we're friendly, kinda. All of a sudden, look, total is now plus 19 because war is only, it's in the memory still, it's only minus 80 now. So obviously the obvious next thing to do would be, should we have trade agreement? Because that'll benefit us both. The Dutch were huge traders, weren't they? Brilliant. There we go. That's a bit more wealth coming in. And uses another one of our ports. Happy days. Who else? What about the Swiss Confederation? Look, we don't need to be up. Look, I'll let you march off our land peacefully. How's that? How's about this? Oh! We're making friends today. The Swiss are now friendly with us. Now, hold that thought, Switzerland. Will that army... Yes, it'll just bleed away back to wherever it came from. Whence it came. Good. Now, oh, we can't trade with you. Oh, of course, you don't have a port. You're you're surrounded by neighbours. But do you not have... I thought you did some territorial gain. No, Austria. Switzerland. So you must have a port in northern Italy. Do you not? Must be a... Obviously. So this is Swiss, yeah? Do you not have a port? Unbelievable. Why do you not have a port? Anyway. Wonders... I don't know. Well, anyway, either way, we've got rid of one problem, which is the constant raiding by the Swiss army. Right. Anyone else who doesn't particularly like us? France, the Ottoman Empire. What about the Ottoman Empire? Look, why are we fighting? Why are we fighting? Oh! Yay! We're friends with the Ottoman Empire. Now, good stuff. Can we... Oh, we can't trade with them. I was hoping to get trading partners. Spain actually want peace with us, but we don't want peace with them. I suppose we could make peace with France, which is kind of a bit weird in Napoleon Total War, but we've got everything we want from the French now. We need to concentrate our forces on Denmark and eventually Prussia, and obviously we need to wipe out Spain down here. So what we need to do is start building our forces up in Barcelona, and we'll send a force over. Oh, we don't really have much in way of... Over here, though, we've got the drill school being built, haven't we? Yeah, so we can get some good recruitment over here. So let's get some cavalry. We haven't got any guns. We can get some troops built. What about Madrid? Oh, we can get guns here. That's okay. A couple of guns and get some more troops built. And this will be the basis of a force which will head to Barcelona and head over to the Balearic Isles and try and capture that for Britain and the Republic.
Aye, aye, sir. Clear away.
Obviously pushed our fleet out. We'll pop that back in. So yeah, things are going okay. We've made loads of friends today, which is good. We've got rid of that annoying Swiss army, which means we can actually now repair that without fear of it being raided once again. That's been repaired, yeah. Did I get all these repaired? Yes. Yes. Yes, good. Well, that wasn't actually raided. Small arms. Well, that'd be quite good. How are we with... Oh, Orleans is still on fire, apparently. There, I knew there was something on... Oh, it's been repaired, but that should be good. So Orleans was doing the metric system, which we won't adopt. We'll only half adopt, because anyone who knows Britain will know we've half adopted a bit of metric, but we're still using imperial measurements as well. So, yeah, it's confusing as hell. But never mind. That's Britain. Yay. We've got a drill school being built, so we'll have some more things to research in the near future, which is good. Once in a couple of turns, we'll have a steam engine research completed, so we'll be able to create a steam-powered factory, and that will open the doors to screw propellers, interchangeable parts, limited liability companies, steam locomotives, and steamship propulsion. Exciting stuff. What I really want to do is get down to a military academy and get the modern rifles, so we can get the 95th rifles before we end. That's what we really want, isn't it? That's what we all want, isn't it? Sharpen his 95th. Brilliant. Right, anyway, I'm rambling. Lots of progress. We haven't actually done any regional capture today, but we're building the new army, which is going to hit, well, hopefully finish off Spain. We've got rid of a couple of nuisance armies, a couple of French ones, and we managed to get rid of the Swiss one through diplomacy. And we've also made friends with Switzerland, with the Batavian Republic, and also the Ottoman Empire, which is not that was much happening with them, but it's something to not have to worry about anymore. Also, our war with the Castle Hessen is over. Prussia have defeated them. And before we attack Prussia, we're going to finish Spain off, and then we'll move the bulk of our armies, and we'll probably attack Denmark first. Clear Denmark out of the way. I think Denmark have just got Norway and Denmark itself, and then we'll move into Hanover, and that should be our objectives completed. Yes, it's all looking good, isn't it? So we'll pick this up again next time. Thanks ever so much for watching. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.